Hey everyone, Randy aka Mosayef bringing you a special treat today to kick off the channel. We are actually going to be bringing the global first UI Goku in tandem with the 5th year anniversary Blue Boys. Now this is something I'm pretty excited to see. I think we're going to get the rotations pretty quickly here, but we're going to start off with Gohan's and UI Goku in the first slots. So this team's actually pretty interesting. I wish I had enough luck to be able to run this team on my main account. But luckily, thanks to Trident and the people who worked on the UniDokkan Patcher, we're able to make this dream a reality here. Now all units are rainbowed with all the proper additional and critical equipment. So this is literally them at their best on this team. And I personally cannot wait to see these two rotations. We're going to have UI Goku and Kaioken Goku on one rotation, and the LR Blue Fusions on another, with the 2 Gohans and the EZA Vegito Blue as floaters. Now, when you think about those amazing top tier units as floaters, that just really shows how strong this team is. I mean, Gohan is giving 100%, 170% attack and defense, and 130% HP, and we're still at 540,000. So what is their defense turn 1? Yeah. So they're definitely going to be bringing that up quite a bit. I do believe they go to about 130 at their max after they transform, but I'm really excited to see this rotation start to build up quickly. Let Gogeta Blue get the Ultra. This rotation is absolutely insane. I mean, this is one of the dream rotations. All the LRs with the EZA Vegito Blue, who I don't even have words for them. They made him so good in comparison to, what was it, the AGL Vegito Blue, or Vegito, Super Vegito. And he's still really good, but he cannot compare to how good the physical Vegito Blue is, because each super he does, he greatly stacks his attack and defense, which multiplies into itself. And the way it works with counters is just amazing. And he doesn't have that BS of, oh, I have to get hit first to get my stats going. So he has a bit of defense if he does get clapped in the first slot. So there he is at his second super. Can we get it? No, he's not even going to get a chance to show off his third, let alone his counters. All right, so we got our second rotation set up now. We're going to... the only thing about this rotation is that you do want both units to get hit a bit. The Blue Kaioken Goku and the UI Goku, they do both need to get smacked a few times before they fully build up. But it shouldn't take too long. Especially over the course of longer fights, like the Legendary Goku event. Let's see what UI Goku... He's still not fully built up, and he's still popping off at 2.75. It's going to go up dramatically. Get the dodge, 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 get the dodge. There it is. Even this Kaioken Goku, I think people just like to mess with him a little bit, or kind of bring him down a bit, which I don't think is accurate. He's still a really good unit. He can build up defense after a few turns. He greatly stacks attack. He's got one of the most broken active skills in the game, which unfortunately for the time being you can't necessarily use on this team yet, but you can use it on Realm of Gods. So I might be doing a showcase of that later on. Oh, and we're gonna get the Blue Fusions to transform. I personally love Gogeta's OST. His theme is so cool. People like Vegito's. I'm a Gogeta boy personally, even though I can admit Vegito's just a bit better, in my opinion. But we're still going to be able to see some craziness here. But Gogeta's OST is just a lot more upbeat and catchy to me. Like, he's ready to style on his opponents. And that really is what the fusions are. They're just... whenever they come out, they just style on whoever they're facing. That's just kind of what we expect of them nowadays. So there's Vegito with his second super at 2.25 million. And keep in mind, each time these two fusions super, they stack their attack and defense for the turn. So they are pretty tanky after they get their supers going. Oh yes, focus all your attacks at the end there. Vegito's gonna love that. Alright, we're gonna give him the super attack, give STR UI these beautiful orbs. Not that he needs them, but we'll use these. I don't even know if he'll survive this turn, assuming Vegito Blue really pops off. And we got a crit from Blue Kaioken and Goku. That's always a good thing. And there's UI Goku at 3.34 million. He's still not fully built up. He's still got a long way to go, but that damage is really going to skyrocket. 1.56 million. Can we get a multiple? Yeah, 1.667. This unit is so crazy. I love it. He's definitely become one of my favorite units. 3 supers. Goodbye, SSJ3 Goku. No chance. I mean, if you want a testament to how powerful this team is and their firepower, look at our Dokkan meter. We're, what, just barely over 50, maybe 60%, and we're already at the God Goku phase. This team is just ridiculous, or their defense. Yeah, the good thing about having Gohan as a floater is you can still stack up his defense pretty nicely. Because he is an LR who is stacking defense in the end, so he doesn't need to be on the rotation every single time to build up his stats. He just needs to get the supers off every now and then, and he's not going to be taking any damage. So you have the Gohans as floaters and the Vegito Blue as a floater. That just shows how strong this team really is. I wonder if we can get a third super. Does he feel like getting a third super? There it is! 2.8 million on his third super. I think that's what? 2.5 plus 2.8. Let's say 5.3 plus another like 3-4 million attack. He almost did a 10 million attack set there. And then you have Gogeta with the sub 3 million attack set, but it's super effective against all types. So it's effectively at least around a 4 million attack stat, because it is about 1.5 times when it comes to damage. But we're going to get supered. It's probably going to hurt a little, but we should be fine. Yeah, 155. And like Gohan. Gohan is just... I'm still conflicted about him. He's so good, but he's so restricted at the same time. They really should have... They dropped the ball hard on Gohan, at least with the restrictions, but he's on a million categories. He's still super damaging, super good. Hopefully UI Goku is going to get a few dodges here. And we'll let go. Yeah, at least he'll get one dodge, hopefully. That might be him fully built up. He might need 1 or 2 more, but that's about it. He'll be fine. So we should finish up this fight. We're going to go into the STR UI Goku phase. And a crit. Total overkill. Oh, here we go. This is the rotation. I mean, look at that key. He's ready to launch his ultra attack like that, no problem. That's the power of this rotation. It's just insane. Okay, so Vegito Blue's... The reason his defense is higher is just because he's gotten more super attacks. So he's able to build a little bit faster. That being said, Gogeta's still going to be able to hold his own. Give him those orbs. Yeah, they're all going to launch their ultras, no problem. And we got the Vegito at the end with a few counters. Just shy of 4 million. And he's got a guaranteed super. Wow. These anniversary units, it seems like whenever an anniversary unit comes out, there's just this huge power creep for the next year. And I definitely think we've been seeing that this year so far. Ever since the Blue Fusions, the units that have just been coming out have been crazy in comparison to previous years. Yeah, took no damage, 15k, which is due to being 2 supers, but also type disadvantage works in our favor. Super effective against all types. Can we get an additional super? No, he's just going to get the second one. But it's still a crit. I mean, that still did like almost 600k damage, which is ridiculous for just a normal attack. Can Vegito Blue finish it out? He can if he wants to. If he wants to crit and get his second ultra, he can get another one. Okay, he should finish this out if he crits. Come on, crit. Crit, 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 crit. Okay, he didn't feel like it that time. It's okay. He didn't feel like it. It'll just give this guy another chance to dodge. Build up our Dokkan meter a little here too. Why not? So that should be the end of this phase of the event. We still have not used any items, and we still have not reached our Dokkan attack. We're gonna finish off the blue Goku stage of the Legendary Goku event, and we still don't have our Dokkan meter. That firepower is just absolutely ridiculous. It's such a fun team. That'll become a reality for certain lucky people in about a month. Yeah, exactly a month and 1 day maybe. What's their defense at? Yeah, so I think Vegito's fully built up at this point. Gogeta might be one stack off, 1 or 2 stacks. We're gonna let him get the Ultra attack here. Gogeta shouldn't have a problem getting his Ultra as well because he does give +5 ki to him on Super. Let Gohan gobble these and he should be okay too. Now we do have a Dokkan attack coming. Thanks to the mod, I don't have to actually hit all of them. You can see at the bottom what their attack stat is. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Now Vegito is going to be supering with a 4.48 million attack stat. Now each Dokkan nod you get does increase your damage, but it doesn't actually increase the attack stat if I recall correctly. So he's actually going to be putting out way more damage than his attack stat kind of will lead you to believe. Yeah, 5.75 million and a second super at 3.11. Can we get another? Oh. He shouldn't take too much damage because he did super twice. Yeah, that's not too bad at all with a team that has this much health. Yeah, and because we got the Dokkan attack with just insane damage, so it's going to heal us up nicely. And there's Gogeta at 3.8, just shy of 4 million, super effective against all types. Keep that in mind. So he's effectively doing 1.5 times that, so he's over 5 mil. And Gohan's going to get a stack. Why not? Why not, Gohan? You beautiful, beautiful floater that I hate at the same time. Hate's a strong word. I'd take that back. I'm still salty about his restrictions. He would have been so much more fun. He doesn't necessarily have to be better. He just would have been more fun if you knew you could actually get the attacks you wanted, or the transformation you wanted to off whenever you felt like it. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll let Vegito get a bit of healing here. I think we should be fine even if we get supered at some point. My only concern is actually not necessarily Vegito Blue, but Blue Kaioken Goku, who hasn't been fully built up yet, I believe. I haven't been letting him get hit too much. I've been focusing more on the UI Goku. Okay, so let's see what Blue Kaioken 1.8. I mean, by this point of the event, it is building a little slower than I would have liked. But the amount of ki and power and utility is still giving UI Goku. I do think he's at least a very fun addition to put on the team. Alright, this is a problem because we don't want Vegito to get hit before at least building up, because now we're at a type disadvantage. I could put Gohan as a tank in the middle, but I think he's fine still just floating. I do want the blue boys to stay together and then be able to launch their super attack, or their active skills, to finish off this UI Goku, hopefully. I think we'll be fine this rotation. Yeah, now we got healed to full. It's not going to be a problem. 4.45 million basically, super effective against all types. And he has quite possibly the craziest animations in the game, bar none. There's just something super fun about Gogeta. So what's Vegito gonna put out here? 4.8. No, why'd you dodge? Get smacked. 3.3. Vegito don't care. Vegito will always fist his opponent. Yeah, he's taking nothing. The only thing would happen is a problem is if he gets supered, but even then we're still not gonna die. I think he might just only get hit for maybe 225k 8K or something like that. Yeah, Gohan getting super, it's probably one of the better decisions we could choose. Yeah, 120k is nothing with this much health and this much defense in general. The only thing about this team is I wish there was a way to make Blue Kaioken Goku's active skill happen. At this point, I think I might just float him off. He's too much of a liability. And UI Goku at this point has so much ki, it doesn't really matter that we keep the other Goku on. We'll do this. If we get lucky enough, I think I don't know if we will be able to get the active skills for the next rotation for the blue boys. There'll have to be a lot of crits going on in additionals, which would have been nice, but maybe we can make it happen. So there he is at 4.44, I think it was, 4.44. And just his animation's incredible. I like how they got around the whole beam sliding thing by just making it a rock. I think that was pretty clever, personally. That was something I also wondered, because everybody wanted that animation to be in the game, the whole sliding Kamehameha animation, but my main issue was that's the third time he's been supered. Why, Goku, why? Okay, we're still alive. Whew. I'm actually gonna pop an item. I'll be honest, I don't want to risk it at all. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So now he should be fine again. We're going to give Gogeta the... He should still get a super text. He does get 5 ki. Vegeto's good, and Vegeto will also heal us up. Especially at the end there with all those counters that Vegeto's going to be getting, assuming UI Goku doesn't dodge anything. I mean, I don't want to predict anything early, but we might actually kill him in this rotation if we get everything that we're supposed to. If we get an additional, come on, additional. Yeah, there it is, 3.6 as an additional super effective against all types. It's not an animation you get to see too often, but it's so cool how they made that actually look 3D, like from the movie. Right, give him the Fist of Fury. He can do it. He can do it. 3.5. Yeah, I think we might actually kill him this time. In one rotation, we took out basically like 60% of UI Goku. 70% maybe. Okay, he'll be fine. Now Vegeto Blue is going to steal the show from Vegeto Blue. There he is at 1.7 million. There's no chance he was going to survive that. Who are we kidding? That rotation is probably one of the strongest in the game. So, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And feel free to add to the discussion if you want. If you have other teams you'd like to see, I would be more than happy to oblige. Just feel free to leave a comment and let me know. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.